What's going on today, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you my top 5 most valuable GameCube games in my collection. And this kind of stems from me just looking at PriceCharting.com and just seeing what games were the most valuable in my collection and kind of just being a little bit surprised by what I was seeing. So I kind of want to do a little series on my top 5 most valuable games from each of my game consoles. Today we're going to be starting with the GameCube. I don't have a huge collection or anything like that, but I don't have a small collection either. Like, I got games like Zelda, Master Quest, Zelda Wind Waker, Super Mario Sunshine. What else do I got here? Mario Party 5, the promotional disc from Zelda, and the list goes on and on. So what I want to do is I want to break down the top 5 most valuable games in my GameCube collection. Stay tuned, let's take a look. So coming in at number 5 is a surprise one for me, which is the Simpsons Hit and Run Player's Guide Edition. Complete in box, this game comes in at about $87 Canadian. And it was quite surprising to me because I do have a good collection of GameCube games, like I've shown you, Master Quest, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Tales of Symphonia, all this list that goes on, and for one of my games to be in the top 5 to be the Simpsons Hit and Run. And I think it's valued a little bit better on the regular edition, but the Player's Choice Edition is still a great copy to have. $87 Canadian, you can't go wrong with that. That's complete in box. Loose, I think it comes in even at like 60 or 65 right now. Quite surprising.
4.
And coming in at number 4, guys, is Zelda Collector's Edition. And this was the promotional disc that I got off of Nintendo Power back in the day when I used to subscribe. Comes with 4 different copies of Zelda, Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Zelda Ocarina of Time, and Zelda Majora's Mask, and as well as a playable demo for Wind Waker. And yeah, this one's a great one to have in the collection. I'm always going to keep this one in the collection. Back in the day when I stupidly traded in a bunch of GameCube games I had for an Xbox 360.
Idiot.
There was a couple of games that I decided to hold on to, and the Zelda games were one of them. And this one will always stay close to my heart. It just brings back memories of when Wind Waker came out and just that exciting time in gaming. And yeah, so this is a great one for the collection. Valued at about $92 Canadian. I was just taking a look at that. I'm not surprised by that amount. Usually when I do see it online, I see it around that ballpark anyway, especially at pawn shops and stuff like that. So if you do have this game in your collection, make sure you hold on to it. It's pretty valuable.
3.
So just keep in mind, guys, that this is my top 5 most valuable GameCube games in my collection right now. This often changes in price charting. Some days you'll sign in, you'll see a completely different game in your top 5. Games fluctuate. Games get more expensive, they get cheaper. I was just looking at Gears of War. I actually have an unopened copy of Gears of War, and maybe like 2 months ago it was worth like $600-700. Now it's worth, I think, $300 or $400. So they fluctuate in terms of the sales and the value. So coming in at number 3 is Mario Party 5. And Mario Party 5 is a great game to have in the collection. Any of the Mario games are great to have in the collection on your GameCube, especially the Mario Party titles. I got lucky enough, I think it was a little over a year now that I got this GameCube bundle, and Mario Party 5 was included in that bundle. Great game for the collection. It's coming in at about $96 right now, Canadian. That changes from time to time. That's complete in box. Mine has seen better days, got a couple stickers on there and stuff, but nothing that can't come off. If you just take a look at it, it's at one point somebody's paid $47.99 at EB Games for it. And yeah, so it's a great game to have in the collection. Mario Party 5 coming in at number 3.
2.
And coming in at number 2, another Mario Party title, Mario Party 6. Valued at about $111, almost $112 Canadian right now, complete in box. Another game that I got in my GameCube bundle last year, where I got this black GameCube, bunch of games. $60 is what I paid for it. I have it in one of my gaming pickup videos where I was showing off what I got in the collection. I was quite happy when I found that collection. Great game to have in the collection, just like Mario Party 5. Any Mario title is great to have in your collection. You want to make sure that you keep these in good shape. If you can find them complete in box, that's great. Loose is still good as well, because there's still value to those games. And yeah, it's just great to have these games in your collection, especially on the GameCube.
1.
And coming in at number 1 on my most valuable GameCube games in my collection right now is, not a surprise to me, Zelda Twilight Princess on the GameCube. One of the last games I got during my GameCube era run. I remember pre-ordering this back in the day at EB Games. It got delayed. I had the pre-order in for over a year, I think, before it finally came out. You know, if you remember back in the day, this game was originally supposed to come out on the GameCube, and they ended up delaying it, and in my opinion, they delayed it so that they could come out with the Wii version. What ended up happening was that the Wii version came out before the GameCube version. So the Wii came out, I think, November, I can't remember exactly, and then this one came out in December. I believe it was December. I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it came out in December. Yeah, so this game was a lot of fun. The reason I like this one a lot is because it's the non-mirrored version of the Wii version. So the Wii version was essentially a flip of this game, so they could accommodate right-hand players. I'm left-handed, so I always liked Zelda games because Link is left-handed in them. It might be something that people don't think of in games, but I do think about that. And this one comes in at about $150, almost $151 right now, Canadian. Great game for the collection. Any of the Zelda games, just like the Mario games, are great for the collection. If you have Master Quest, if you have the Collector's Edition, 4 Swords as well, they're amazing to have for the collection. I feel like they're only going up in value, especially Twilight Princess. If you do have this game, keep it in good condition. Make sure you do keep the box in good condition. Make sure you keep the disc and the instruction manual in good condition. I can actually see that I have my receipt right here, and I paid $94 for this game back in the day. So if you do have any of these games in your collection, just make sure you hold on to them because they do retain their value, and they only seem to be going up in price. Simpsons Hit and Run was the surprise one of these top 5. But that's it for me, guys. That was my top 5 most valuable GameCube games in my collection. Let me know in the comments what your most valuable GameCube game is in your collection. And yeah, let me know what the price is on it on PriceCharting as well, because you know there's some surprise hits out there. There's Simpsons Hit and Run being one of them. And keep an eye out for more videos like this one. I want to do more top 5 videos, break down maybe the most valuable games in my Xbox collection, most valuable game in my Xbox 360 collection, you know, those type of videos. So they're fun to do. I like looking at the value of these games on PriceCharting and seeing how they've increased or decreased. And yeah, guys, so just keep an eye out. Make sure you do like and subscribe. Make sure you comment below. But until next time, guys, have a good one. Hey, buddy. Oh, hey, buddy. What you do? What? Logan, it's not involving you. You didn't want it over here before. You didn't even want to come see me. You're gonna hurt your brother. You're gonna hurt your brother. Goodness gracious. Oh, there goes the light. Okay.